Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be going through an informational guide on Best Buy drops. So we're going to be going through SKUs, what drops, how the site works, etc., including the guides and the intercom and the Discord as well. So stick along and enjoy the ride. Yo guys, what's going on? So first off, we're going to be going through the web pages. So basically, we have the 4 web pages for the consoles that Best Buy typically drops. Best Buy also drops GPUs, but there's so many GPU SKUs and so many different types and models, we don't really provide the SKUs for those, so we recommend getting them from your cook group. So first off, we're going to start off with what you can find on the web pages, the different consoles they drop, etc. So we have the PlayStation 5 disc, PlayStation 5 digital, Xbox Series X, and the Xbox Series X Halo edition. So starting off with what you can find on the web page. So first off, in the link, you can see the SKU right here. At the very end, it says SKU ID equals, and this is just the SKU. Or you can find it in this area right before this, right here, the .p question mark SKU ID equals. You can see also the SKU right here under the name of the product. There's also a release date. This is not a future release date on when the product will drop. This is the initial release date of when this product first dropped on this website. So moving on, we also have the price, as you can see right here. And then going into the digital, we also have the SKU up here, SKU over here, another SKU over here. We have the initial release date, we have the name, and of course the price. Next we have the Xbox Series X. We have SKU, name, SKU, release date, first one, remember not a future one, and then the price, and lastly the Halo X Xbox, name, SKU, another SKU, release date, the very first one, and the price. Okay, so next up we have some general drop info. So as you can see here, we have the 4 products listed out with their retail prices. I didn't put the resale prices because these usually fluctuate either throughout the year or just overall at any time. So first off, we have the disc with this SKU coming in at a retail of $500. We have the digital with this SKU coming at a price of $400. Xbox Series X, and then the Halo edition as well. So talking about some drop procedures, Best Buy is a queue-based website. So basically the way that this works is you wait in a queue at the product page, and then you can add the product to the cart, and then you can check it out. So basically, how do they drop the items? What time, where, how? First off, with time and date, it's always random. Something that we have seen before is they drop a lot of times at the end of the week, so like Thursdays and Fridays, and typically they drop around noon to 5 p.m. EST. This is not exact, this is not every time exact, this is just what I personally have seen over and over and over again, so yeah. Next up for the drops, as I said, there are also GPUs. We don't provide those SKUs, make sure you get them from your cook group. A lot of times they split the GPU and the console drops so that they're not at the same exact time. What else happens? Let's see here. It's a queue. Stellar, we typically have a bypass and a fully request mode for this drop. So you will need an account to purchase these. So Stellar will, with the sessions option, log in and then fully automated check out on Best Buy, which is pretty cool. We also have a bypass which will skip the queue and all that. For drop info, make sure you're checking the Discord, which is going to be up next. It's very important to stay updated. Okay, so starting off, we have staff announcements. Staff announcements is going to be the place where basically possibly drop setups are going to be sent, or words from the devs on how the drop's going to work, etc. It's very important to stay on here before the drop typically. This is where things are going to be said, maybe even if a drop is happening or if there's an expected drop. Next we have changelog. So unless devs state otherwise, it is important to be on the most recent changelog. If you're not, there could be issues with how your bot's working or something like that, or maybe it's slower, or maybe you just can't check out at all. So make sure you're on the most recent one all the way at the bottom of this page, unless devs state otherwise. Next we have progress. Progress is basically live chat updates, or I'm sorry, live dev updates. So what this works is basically if there's a drop happening, the devs will be sending alerts on how it's going, either if it's going well, bad, or if how many checkouts we have, maybe something you might need to tweak in your setup. Very important to be sitting on this channel during the drop. If you need to read one channel, it's this one, the most important one by far. Next in the Discord, we have the guide. This is the INTERCOM guide, which we will be going over after this section. Next we have the BestBuy tab. This tab will have a link to the BestBuy guide, which as I said we're going to go over. We have some drop guide info about what's dropping, the time, where, some SKUs, some FAQs, and then a video guide as well. So that's the Discord. Now onto the INTERCOM. So now we're on the INTERCOM guide. This guide is going to have all things BestBuy here in this singular guide, all compiled into one. So we have a video guide, sessions and login, just a BestBuy setup, and then BestBuy fulfillment links, and then BestBuy common errors and fixes. So yeah, let's get into it. So first off, we have the video guide, which I highly recommend watching. And then we talk about how to sessions and how to log into them and how they work during drops, for example, with ready to log in, the session stages, and then you can mass import your accounts as well. Next we have the task modes here. For the drop, we recommend queue mode and bypass mode. Bypass will skip the queue. Bypass will skip the queue, and then queue mode is basically going to allow you to run a lot of tasks. For the fulfillment link, there's different checkout types, so depending on how you want to check out, you should definitely read this, and then some common errors and fixes. So that's the drop guides on INTERCOM. You can also have some live chat help here down at the bottom right. Hope you enjoyed, and see you later. Alright, thanks guys for watching. This is going to be this is the end of the BestBuy drop guide informational setup. Basically, I hope you enjoyed and get cooking.